it wasn't a game for the Championship purist of football lovers. What I'd say it was a really tough, physical battle between two aggressive, good Championship sides. Conditions, I don't know if you could go at home, but the conditions were absolutely awful, with a bit of wind and the rain and the cold. And credit for my players for digging in and staying in it. Big moments gone for us in the game, with a penalty save. Was it a penalty? Was it not? It was a little bit soft at the time, but I could see why the ref feels he has to give it. And Alex with the saves really key. And then the game flips, doesn't it, in the next 10 minutes? And credit for the players to have the confidence and the belief to come from behind against a team that are in top form as well. Impressive tonight.
Disappointing to lose the game. Obviously with the opportunity to go 2 ahead with a penalty, and I think James Chester hits the bar also with a header, and disappointing. We just by the end of the game we struggled to deal with the physical presence that Cardiff presented to us, and we the 2 corners. It's a second phase corner for the first goal, direct corner for the second goal, and we just couldn't compete with the physical presence that they had. But I thought, had we gone 2 ahead, I think probably would have been a different result and a different end to the game.
Yeah, it probably wasn't one of his finest games in a Cardiff shirt, which he's allowed from now and again because he's done fantastic for his football club and for me in particular. But yeah, the own goal, the penalty giveaway, but then shows his character, strength of character and determination, and his experience, I suppose. He can forget that and pop up with the winning goal, and that's what leaders do.
Well, we've just been having a laugh because we've been seeing the opposition have still not scored past us in 4 games. So other than that, but it's one of those things. It's disappointing that we have conceded because we've on a good run of clean sheets, and I think I've got to make the save, and Moz has got to cover the line, and we've both done that, and unfortunately it's hit Moz. He's not had enough time to react, and I don't think he can do anything about it, to be honest. It's just one of those unfortunate things.
Michael's done a great job since he's come in. Took over when they were struggling last year in the bottom 6, and has pushed them to the top 6 this year. So he's done a fantastic job, and his sides, just used to watch his Northern Ireland side, just year after year, beating top sides and getting to finals and going way above their station where they should be at. And he's doing the same at Stoke, and no disrespect to the players. Got good players now, really good players now, and a great squad of players, even with injuries. Top side they've got, but they're a difficult side to play against. The Stoke City of the Premier League days under Tony Pulis of being hard to beat, physical, aggressive, difficult place to come. It was all there tonight, and we knew it would be. And a lesser team than us with a lesser dressing room probably would have gone under.
It's always nice. I mean, it's just another save. I mean, it wasn't a great penalty particularly, but I suppose you've got to keep them out. And I think that took the wind out of their sails, sort of, and they were sort of expecting to then follow it up and go on and win the game, and we were strong enough and resilient enough to pull it back and see it through.
It's Derby week, the focus. Whatever you do, there's going to be no fans. It's going to be a strange atmosphere. Obviously, we played behind closed doors against them before coming back from lockdown, and it was a competitive game. It was competitive in the right spirit, but it was competitive, and both teams wanted to win. League points were at stake and bragging rights on this one, and you can't hide away from that. If you're a football man and you're football person, sorry, I should say, and you're passionate about your team and you care about your fan base, then you've always got an eye on the derby day, and it's been no different for me. Whatever I do, team selection, tactics, you read the websites, you read the newspapers, you watch the news, and there's always an eye on Derby week on that, and it's been no different for us, and that's where huge credit goes to my staff and my players for focusing on tonight. But we've said already, 4 wins in a row, we want to make it 5.